Hello and welcome to a new episode of The Tara Show. Last week we talked about Peter Molyneux's ideas on free-to-play games. The British developer had a lot of critiques on common development issues with free-to-play. And I asked you guys about your experiences. Generally you guys hated pay-to-win, but had some cool ideas for what to do with free-to-play. Mitchell DeLiesel praises Path of Exile, for example. You can put money into it, but it's for skins, pets, and animations. So unless you work for it, your character won't be stronger. I can't get enough of it. That's how you do free-to-play. Games like Team Fortress 2, Smite, and League of Legends got a lot of praise from you guys as well. Apex Predator reminds us of good examples. Wargaming.net and Engage in Entertainment has by far the most fair free-to-play on the MMO scene. They prefer to call it free-to-win, rather than free-to-play. While Geek Talk shows some love for Loadout. I've been playing Loadout on Steam. I like its model. You can pay to buy skins and taunts, but to upgrade weapons that is done through the in-game currency, Bloots, that you can earn while playing. If you want a good free-to-play game, I recommend you check out one of these titles that you guys mentioned. And now, let's go from free-to-play to this week's topic, which is, again, about money. Many game publishers have been complaining that software sales are at an all-time low. They blame it on the transition between Xbox 360 and PlayStation 3 to PS4 and Xbox One. Well, guess what? I have another idea as to why it's not selling. And no, it's not just because there hasn't been many game releases in January or December. My idea is, lower your goddamn prices. This is going to be the whole digital distribution versus retail prices talk again. Yeah, of course some developers are saying that they don't want to leave retailers high and dry, so they want to keep the prices on their digital copies relatively high. But can someone please tell me why a digital copy of Call of Duty Ghosts would cost me the same as the physical copy, with the box and all of its extras? Of course Activision is to blame here, and there are many examples of games being $10 or $15 less than their physical counterpart when digital. But still, there's a reason why games like Rust, DayZ, and Minecraft do so well, and why Steam is so awesome. It's not just the genre or the quality of the game or anything like that, it's because these games are like 20 or 30 bucks, sometimes even 10, and they're really great games. Why can't things like Call of Duty that are riddled with bugs be priced this way? And we're not only talking about Steam. Let's look at the Xbox Live Arcade and the PlayStation Store. Games that are being downloaded should be a lot cheaper. Microsoft is trying this with Rise on the Xbox One, but this should be common practice by now. For years, publishers have been hiding behind packaging, storage, and shipping costs. But those things are quickly dissipating, so why are we still paying for them, and what are their excuses now? We used to have to pay for packaging, printing manuals, shipping from every country to other countries, but now all we have to pay for is ones and zeros going through a fucking cable. Can we cut these costs, please? Sure, we should be paying for server space, which is like a factory of its own, but instead of splitting the cost between 10 different companies, we're now only splitting it between the developer, publisher, and the platform holder. Seriously, publishers, Activision, are you listening? All other publishers take note too. Stop whoring your game and stop dropping terms like games as a service when you're just robbing money. Make your digitally distributed copies a lot cheaper. I want to buy like 3 games for my 60 bucks. Not only will that make me happy, but it'll make a ton more gamers happy, and you guys get a lot more money because people will be buying a lot more games. Thank you. Thank you. Share your ideas in the comments if you want to be on next week's show, and don't forget to follow us on Twitter @ZoominGames and find us on Facebook. See you guys next week for The Tara Show.